Made it almost all the way to where we need to.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Jake Perkins, Perkins Acres YouTube. We are out on a smoky day from Canada. Not a very good hay day. Enjoying hay today. We don't have any mowed anyway. There's a little chance we might get some rain for a couple days, like a 50% chance. Showers in the afternoon, so at least we got some kind of a chance. We need the rain bad. I have irrigation in my front grass here, and you see the dead spots, and that gets watered 20 minutes a day. So I might have to bump that up a little bit. Grass needs mowing, but I'm trying to keep it nice and green, so I don't want to cut it short. But so today's project, we are working on a chicken tractor. I am gonna, right now I just got it kind of laid out, tossing around the ideas in my head, what I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna put it together. But so we're gonna do a chicken coop in the back so they can lay their eggs in there, and we can move it around all summer long in the grass. Not my nice grass, down low by the pond. And hopefully be able to hook on with a winch, move it with a four-wheeler or the gator, and we'll go from there. First thing I'm doing, I gotta get all these you know, boards off the sawmill. They don't have a flat end. So I gotta square them all up, get them all nice and flat, figure out the length I want, and we'll go from there. Gonna use a 4x4 in the front, so I got something to hook onto. Gotta get these corners screwed together, get my box built, get it squared up, and then I have a bunch of these angles that I bought at the flea market, like $1 a piece. Probably throw those in the corners, lag bolt them, just so when I am dragging it around, it's gonna hopefully stay together. Get some years out of this thing. I'm not using pressure treat on the bottom just because I don't want to go buy wood. I can use free pine for many years before it's worth going to buy it. I've seen guys do these out of pallets. There's a lot of different options if you don't feel like spending the money. And I mean, what's the point if it costs you more than it does to buy the eggs? But I guess you know where they're coming from. It's nice and fresh. On the side with the coop, I left it 2x6 to the outside. And the side I'm gonna pull from, I'm gonna do the 4x4 on the inside, just so you got a little more meat. Screws are gonna go in from the end, and so hopefully you can't just yank it off is the hope, but we will. Time will tell on that one. Even pressure treat rods at that post. Rod. I'll flip that up, put that on top. Gain a couple more years out of it. It'll be alright. Just a simple rectangle to start with, and then where those two hoops end, we're going to put this flat ways so I can build the ramp off of this going up into the hen house, and it'll be a little strength in the middle. I'll get that one fastened. I got 32 inches is my plan for the boxes off that edge. Mark that. 32. So the reason I turned this one sideways is I'm going to put the ramp on it here to get to the hen, to the laying nesting boxes, and I didn't want any resistance in the middle when I'm pulling it. So the ramp will be able to sit on this, and the ramp won't dig into the grass. And it'll also work as a little roosting rail for them, because they love to stand on things. So 2 birds, 1 stone with that. Now I need to build another box, frame that up for the actual nesting boxes. And the front's pretty good now. Like I said, those metal hoops are gonna go on there. That's pretty easy, self-explanatory. So I'm gonna work on building these boxes for the back. So, thinking this is going to be the bottom of the hen house. 12 by 12 nesting box is what they like. So that'll be in this area here. This will be open on the bottom, fenced in. So they'll be able to hang out there, get the shade. Ramp coming from that one up to this floor. 2 floors on each side. And I got to figure out what we're going to do in the center. So I'm thinking it's going to come up on an angle here. And then maybe a big peak in the middle. Haven't quite nailed that out yet, but we're gaining a few minutes and we are gaining. Next we're gonna do the floor in this thing. I'm gonna do the floor all the way across, then I'll be able to build off of that. And I gotta figure out where I'm gonna cut my hole in the center. My thought is less living space they have inside, the less mess they'll make, the less cleaning we'll have to do, and everything will be nice and sanitary. So we're gonna do the 2 hen boxes right here, 2 nesting boxes right here, ramp in the middle, a little bit of space for them to sit, perch if they want to at night, and that should be it. No hanging out, pooping in there and stuff. So I'm gonna get that floor laid in there and we'll move on from there. Got some good progress here. So both sides of the floor is in, ramps in. I'm thinking this back wall is gonna be 36 inches tall, something like that. Front wall 32. An idea what I'm thinking in my head before I build it. Something like that. So this is a sloped roof here, going up to here, and then this over here at the hen house will go down, shed the water. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Nice and sturdy. I'm happy with everything. That wasn't screwed down, don't worry about that. But still, all just spare wood we had hanging around. So the only thing it's cost me is a box of nails, which I'm not giving those things away, but I actually had some nails, some screws I should say, I was reusing from a different project. So all about saving what we got, reusing. But I'm gonna work on figuring out some roof pitches. Guys, got the roof pitched the way I like it. Thing is looking pretty good. Got a couple hinges. Trip myself, but gonna put hinges on the top here. It's gonna swing down, open up. Be a metal roof. I'm thinking I wouldn't mind just a hard piece of plastic or something. Keep it light. And now we're working on some siding to wrap this thing up with, and we're almost done for the night because it's getting late. But I wanted to at least get some of this done. There, but that won't look too bad. A little paint on it. They paint that to match the trim, so we just got to go around to the sides and figure out the roof and a bunch of mesh and wire. I'm gonna throw these hay rings around the front, give you guys an idea how that's gonna be, and then we're gonna call it a night because I ain't even getting tired. Beautiful night though. Smoke is still pretty you can smell it in the air, but made for a nice sunset. And that's that. Thing's gonna be nice. Real happy with that. Cover that up with some nice wire fence. We'll have a bunch of little spots to do, like in here. But while we're on the bottom, we'll be in good shape. Not bad. I'm probably got 2 hours into it. You know, nothing crazy. So it's gonna be it for today. I will probably try to button it up tomorrow, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'll get it done, but it'd be nice to have all the wood done. maybe get it skidded down there, and then we'll start wrapping it and all the wire. But really, the only thing I've bought so far is a box of screws, so we are into this for basically nothing, and I'm cleaning up some junk I had around. That siding board I'm using, that Texture 111, had that down back from a different project. And I said everything else either made on the sawmill or just scraps we had laying around. Wicked simple, wicked easy. You don't need anything fancy. You don't need to be extravagant, just has to work. So next day, guys. So got it all the way sided around. Last night after I shut off the camera, I said I want to get this done. So I got all the siding on. Now I'm working on the roof. I'm thinking just one piece of tin on each side. Do some framework so it doesn't bow. And I'm not sure what we're gonna do on the top so it doesn't leak, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Cows are close to the house. Painted these arches black, nothing fancy, just a little better so it looks a little bit nicer. Not too worried, but we're gonna dig into this framework. Probably have to run a store, get some hinges. But these should work out. Like I said, the only thing I'm gonna have trouble with is how we're gonna keep water out of this end going down. We will see. This is what I came up with. We'll see. Hopefully it works good. Doing 2 hinges right here. Gonna flip up, flip down, obviously. And just a piece of metal roof with a couple 2x4s on the bottom for some strength. And something to screw to. Keep it simple, hopefully it works good. So, still gonna have to figure out something for right here in between the 2 pieces of metal, but it's a piece of rubber with a bubble in it, so when you pick it up, it's got some flex. It's really the only thing I can think of. Now this, just a piece of wood there. I'll put a handle so nobody cuts themselves, and closes up nicely. Real good. Happy with that. Repeat on the other side, and we'll move on to some wire now. I'm gonna end up having to do a door on this back side. This Jamie had mentioned we got to be able to get water and food in there, and she's right. The only other thing I was thinking about is how are we going to get the chickens out of there once we get them in there, but we'll worry about that when the day comes. Roof's all set besides that centerpiece I still got to figure out. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. Now, moving on. Got these flea market L brackets. I'm gonna screw these in the corners, and then I'm probably gonna do a little bigger wood 45, just so it holds it just a little better. That big time. Still some side to side wiggle. That's where those 45s are gonna come in. Really help. Here for wood, bring up the bag. Like this right in the corner. That will help more than those little brackets will. And we'll also give the chicken a little perch. That angle what I'm doing, but put that metal bracket on the inside, this 45 on the outside, just to tighten up that corner. Same thing going on the other side. Alright, another thing that I found out when I was looking for some hinges, I had a set of wheels that I took off a junk lawnmower. They're like brand new, got it out of the dump. Those are gonna work good for the back wheels. Help us move this thing around a little bit, hopefully. So I'm gonna put those on, and then the ring, and then we'll start wrapping this thing, and then I gotta go around and do some trim work on these corners, but that's gonna take no time at all. Got some trim boards on it, looking pretty nice. Roof's all set besides the center still. Added a handle on each side. I went to put a little dog leg to hold that up, but now we're moving on to attaching these hay rings. I'll probably come up with I got some banding down at the barn that would work, but this will at least get it attached. Actually worked pretty good. Good. Really not that heavy. That went well. Picked up pretty good. It was the first time I really tried picking it up, so Gator will have no problem at all. A little walk around here. Last step really is running the wire around. Figuring out a door for the back there, but probably have to do something on the wire. Might string that actually, but not bad. Pretty happy with it. Well, I'm gonna go down to the barn, grab the wire we got, and try to wrap this project up tonight. Got a bunch of other projects got lined up. Bunch of side work I gotta get going on. Got some parts for the Freightliner came in. Still gotta finish picking up round bales. Got a lot going on. Got the forms in to do a concrete countertop on my outdoor patio, so that's going to be a video to look forward to. Just projects around the farm, never ends, but I'm gonna grab that wire and then we'll wrap this project up. The wheels are a bad idea. They are not holding on. That did not work at all. But once we get to where we're going, we'll be good. Up on that hill, I gotta go all the way around, so we're grading the driveway as we go. But I think it's gonna stay together. Hopefully once we get to the grass, it'll be in better shape.
Made it almost all the way to where we need to go. Started from up there, went down the hill, crossed over here. Cows up there on the hill. Be able to get them some fresh grass every day. Move it every couple days.
I'll be happy.
Things sweet, held together.
Not too bad for a Perkins Acres build. Moving the little ones first. See if they'll just follow.
Can you come run that door?
They're gonna just jump out and get some fresh grass maybe.
Come in, chicken.
We got 2 in there so far. Well, second one's going in now.
Well, we got the chicken tractor moved. The only failure I had was these crappy wheels. But it seems to skid across the grass pretty good, so we'll deal with that. But got the new hens and the old hens together. Nobody's killing each other yet. Seems like it's gonna work. My helper, moving chickens. And that's gonna do it. What do you say at the end of the video?
Thanks for watching.
And don't forget to
subscribe.